Daily Horoscope, the 5th of February 2017. Daily Horoscope for Aries. Ruling planets: Mars, Pluto. On the home front, you may be less than satisfied with the way family members are treating you. You want respect, can't seem to get it. Is it something you're doing? You need to investigate, but having said so, you don't necessarily have to scream and shout to achieve this. Observe yourself in the way you interact with others to drill down into the possible causes. There's a developing interest in psychological subjects and self-help books to improve your mind. This is not only about understanding yourself, but also gaining a greater insight into others. This is a reflective day, even though you see busy times ahead. Mustering up the strength, clarity and a plan to achieve your goals is important in times like this. Daily Horoscope for Taurus. Ruling planets: Venus. Your family may turn on you just now, and that is because you have revealed too much of your private affairs to them. Keep things closer to your chest. You may find your relationships ensnared in some breach of the agreement. Issues of trust and dependability come to the fore. It's time to clear up misunderstandings or commence a new relationship. There are times when you need to offer others an ultimatum. Revisit one of your favorite haunts tonight with some of your closest friends. Even though this may be a club or mundane environment, it will awaken some of your spiritual interests. Horoscope for Gemini. Ruling planets: Mercury. You have it within you to muster up that little extra drive you need to propel your ideas into the world. No need to hesitate, just go for it. This is one of those times when you have a chance to gain momentum. Do so and you will enjoy quite a long stretch of productivity and progress. Sometimes your conditions in life and the people around you hamper your ability to achieve things in the way you planned. Things may be out of your control, and this is a day when there is nothing you can do about it. Daily Horoscope for Cancer. Ruling planets: Moon. You mustn't allow yourself to be drawn into the promise of easy money. Qualify the credentials of salespeople and smooth talkers. Your personality is extra attractive to others today. Expect a small gift of appreciation from someone. This is a happy few days, so enjoy it. For some reason, you feel embarrassed about asking someone for help. There is no shame in this, and by doing so you'll find yourself reducing the tasks on your agenda today. Your partner may be uncooperative today, and although you will remain polite, you'll be frustrated at their lack of response. Daily Horoscope for Leo. Ruling planets: Sun. You may invite trouble today in your family circles by not agreeing with a good idea. You'll feel bored with tradition, so do your own thing and avoid the hassle. You may begin to realize that your deepest happiness comes not from what you have or get, but what you are prepared to give. Your most rewarding exchanges now will be ones in which you bring joy to someone, regardless of how directly you are appreciated or rewarded by that person. You could travel for work or pleasure, or possibly both, and will have the opportunity to enter into discussions of a property for purchase or rent. Daily Horoscope for Virgo. Ruling planets: Mercury. Be alert to the possibilities in your life just now. If you have been reluctant to pursue some activity due to shyness, lack of confidence or laziness, now is the time to come out of your shell and come forth boldly. You are likely to be surprised by the ease with which you handle situations and succeed in your endeavor today. There may be a distorted estimation of the value of doing work on your home just now. It may be wise to wait, or at least get several quotes before committing. Someone may be advocating a financial venture, but be careful, they may have a vested interest in the outcome. Daily Horoscope for Libra. Ruling planets: Venus. You are confusing your relationships during this phase. Don't make hasty decisions today, even if you're put on the spot. You'll be attractive and others will want to be part of the game of life that you are playing at this time. Eating and drinking and having loads of fun seems to be the theme, but just don't overdo it. Laziness may have caused you to get someone else to handle the detailed aspects of a financial transaction. You need to regain control and take responsibility yourself. You are attached to money, which is why you are being emotional rather than practical about your affairs. Consider alternate financial measures. Daily horoscope for Scorpio. Ruling planets: Pluto, Mars. You may have no hope of breaking free of a work situation that is depleting you of energy. You may need the money but don't appreciate the stress. Focus more clearly on the work rather than what you don't like about it. Someone you love may move away just now, and this will cause you to be more self-reliant. The change could be due to an engagement or a marriage. Life seems monochrome today, so you need to add some color to it. If you look at your wardrobe, you will see that you have become stuck in a rut. It is time for a change. You may use your abilities to uncover corruption or find a greater compassion for others. Daily horoscope for Sagittarius. Ruling planets: Jupiter, Neptune. You want to come out the winner, but you'll have to restrict yourself if you're contesting a certain dragon on the work front. Simply remain cooperative, but you don't need to go into battle. This is a dangerous time to be secretive. Keeping something from a loved one now could lead to conflict in the future, which is much more serious than you might expect. It's essential that you take the time to clearly express your desires and feelings to your partner or loved ones. You may need to do something outside the norm if you are going to win the approval of the people with whom you live and work. You're bothered by untidiness and the bad habits of others. Focus on your own habits as well. Daily horoscope for Capricorn. Ruling planets: Saturn, Uranus. Your mental energies may be at an all-time high, but your physical levels could be well below par. Don't burn yourself out too soon. You seem to become more popular than you could have ever imagined, and this essentially means a great deal more fun with your usual peer group. Look to foreign markets' unusual cultural attitudes to give you the edge in work just now. Don't make the existing system be the only way you do things. Your uncertainty and doubt about a situation could now be lifting. Although the circumstances are a little unstable, you can move forward confidently. Daily horoscope for Aquarius. Ruling planets: Uranus, Saturn. You could extend your work, and this could affect your physical well-being. You've been too highly self-critical, and this is the fuel that is pushing you. You must again give time to your inner life. You're emotional about work business matters that could hinder you from doing your best work. Be clinical, rational, and don't let emotion sway you. Maintain an honorable distance from others today, especially if the topics are not of your liking. Be careful of introducing new ideas to the group. Someone younger than yourself has an answer that you've been seeking regarding a certain situation. Don't discount their advice just because of their age. Daily horoscope for Pisces. Ruling planets: Neptune, Jupiter. Your tendency at the moment is to take things more personally than they are intended and to become defensive. You'll have to try a little harder to stay objective, but it's worth doing so to avoid creating unnecessary conflict, which will be far more problematic than the original cause. You have to remind yourself what it is that you want out of life. Try to exude an air of confidence and success in your dealings. Keep practicing if you don't get it right at first. Make sure that pursuing an idealistic future is not tied up with keeping up with the Joneses. Success is not a matter of comparing yourself to others or having more of this or that. It has to do with inner contentment.